Hello and welcome to National Focus for Wednesday, August 7, 2024. I am Adicia Burton. In the headlines, Dominica hosts first ever OECS Youth in Agriculture Symposium. 7 students awarded Chinese government scholarships, and a new wave of artists announced for WCMF 2024. The details of the headline stories and more when we return.
Ride safe, wear a helmet, safer roads in the nature aisle. This message was brought to you by the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Welcome back. Prime Minister the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit says farmers within the sub-region have a crucial and impactful role to play in the sustainability and future of our countries. The Honorable Prime Minister was addressing delegates at the first ever OECS Youth in Agriculture Symposium, which opened at the State House today.
I want to say to us that agriculture is crucial to our survival as a sub-region. We cannot survive, neither can we build capacity and secure our well-being if we rely on importing food from outside the region. And my concern is that there is a growing tendency to rely on food imports for our sustenance. And sometimes we wonder, well, where are the jobs? But if you buy stuff manufactured and produced in other countries, guess what you're doing? You are sustaining jobs in those countries, and you're denying yourselves and your siblings employment opportunities, because agriculture brings in foreign exchange. And when a country benefits from foreign exchange, then the country has access to money. Money to build roads, money to build schools, money to sustain the health systems, and money to invest in small business development. And very crucially too, monies that are in the banks.
The Honorable Prime Minister said young people are crucial to the survival and sustainability of agriculture, and they must be celebrated. He said there is money to be made in agriculture, but it takes dedication and commitment.
And you must be diversified. The monocrop way of agriculture is something of the past, which did not help us dramatically because our countries rely exclusively on banana exports. And what happened when the preferential share was taken away from us? Increased poverty, increased unemployment, increased dislocation. But if we had started the diversification effort while we were in bananas, not away from bananas, but diversify around bananas, our economies would have been in a much better circumstance today. And our society would be in a much better circumstance today.
The Prime Minister drew attention to the hindrances to intra-regional trade.
But we cannot speak about OECS agriculture and food export and imports. Neither can we speak about the 25 in 2025 if today we still have barriers towards importation of food from our sister CARICOM and OECS countries. Why is it that we can send our produce from Dominica to European countries and to North America, and within CARICOM they will not accept certain crops from Dominica or some OECS countries? It doesn't make sense to me.
7 students are now able to further their education as recipients of scholarships under the Chinese government scholarship program. An official ceremony was held yesterday at the Chinese embassy to honor the recipients, attended by President of Dominica, Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton, along with officials from the Ministry of Education, the Chinese Embassy, and the Dominica-China Friendship Association.
I look at your courses of study and I'm impressed by your interest. You're well aware of the projects that are ongoing all around this country. And I'm glad that you have aligned your dreams with what is going on around you. I speak of the international airport, the geothermal energy plant, the Caryfed Marina, the agriculture facility at 1 Mile, and so many other projects in the blue and green economy, the cable car, the construction of 5-star hotels, and many other areas in tourism, the construction of the 7 schools, and many other opportunities in the construction industry, the East Coast Road rehabilitation, and numerous opportunities under the digital economy. So you didn't just get up and decide you're going to study. I noticed that you studied well what you wanted to study to ensure that you align what you want to do with what's going on down here. Good for you.
Minister Alfred urged the recipients and their parents to never take these opportunities for granted.
Do not take it for granted. And I speak to the parents also. Do not take it for granted, not just the students, the parents. Consider yourself to be fortunate and make good use of this opportunity. There are some of us who didn't have this opportunity, not even the opportunity to go to state college.
Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Environment, Honorable Darren Lloyd, has extended his congratulations to the recipients. He shared some words of advice as he himself is a product of this scholarship opportunity.
You have received an opportunity that hundreds of Dominicans vie for every year. You are receiving an opportunity that thousands of people in our region would appreciate. An opportunity that millions of people worldwide would give just about anything to attain. That is the opportunity that you have. It's an opportunity of a lifetime, literally. It's something that can either shape your lives for the better, or if you don't look at it properly, for the worse. Because the truth is, this thing is based on your perspective and your mental attitude towards it. If your mental attitude is negative, I can most assure you that nothing positive is going to come from it. But as long as you have the right mental attitude, a positive mental attitude, I can most guarantee you the sky's the limit for you. I must reiterate my gratitude to the People's Republic of China for its ambassador for this opportunity that it has provided to Dominica once again.
China continues to invest in the development of a dynamic Dominica, strengthening its diplomatic relations with the country through educational opportunities. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations, over 200 Dominicans have benefited from this program.
The measures you choose range from civil engineering, pharmacy, to environmental engineering, all of which are vital to the transition and development of your country. You will be the backbones of your country, so keep working hard. Put what you learn to the development of your nation. In that way, your talent will be utilized and ambitions fulfilled to the fullest. I hope you can be ambassadors of goodwill between our two countries. Dominica is a good friend of China's in the Caribbean. China highly appreciates Dominica's steadfast friendship with China. Since the establishment of diplomatic ties, our mutual political trust has grown, with productive outcomes in practical cooperation and more frequent people-to-people interaction.
A cruise village and a smart cargo port will increase Dominica's economic prowess. Finance Minister Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre made that disclosure during his presentation at the 2024 to 2025 National Budget Address.
The government is also in the process of securing financing for the construction of the new smart cargo port at Donkey Beach in Caryfed. With ongoing and planned investments and the anticipated sustainable growth in the economy, we need a cargo port capable of responding to increased trade. This new facility will be built to resilient standards to withstand climate effects and other environmental conditions that could negatively impact port operations, and will be equipped with smart technology to improve efficiency and reduce clearance times.
A new cruise village is also being planned.
A private developer is also undertaking preparatory works for the development of a new cruise village at Woodbridge Bay Port. This village will cater for cruise ships, ferry services, and duty-free shopping. We envision that this duty-free shopping zone will be another source to draw foreign exchange and investment to our country, fostering a business-friendly environment for both large and small retailers.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return. Welcome back. From August 7 to 17, the Nature Isle Dominica is set to host the Caribbean Youth Forum on Environment and Development, Caryfed, for the first time. Caryfed is a study abroad program where students visit a Caribbean territory to investigate and conduct a comparative study on a theme of regional development significance while conducting and participating in seminars and symposia. The forum takes place in Portsmouth, Dominica this year under the theme Sustainable Ecotourism in the Caribbean. The youth is poised to participate in community service engagement, tours, seminars, discussions, and challenges based on the theme. Caryfed is an activity under the Project Discovery Dominica PDOM the initiative. Participation is expected from 5 countries this year, namely Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Grenada, and the host country, Dominica. Dominica has moved another step closer to geothermal power, a revenue source which will also benefit consumers. Minister for Foreign Affairs, International Business, Trade and Energy, Honorable Dr. Vince Henderson, highlighted this feat in his contribution to debate on the $1.4 billion 2024-2025 national budget.
We were fortunate that last month the ship arrived, well, earlier this month, with about 22-ton size cooling fans. I mean, they were like each piece, about 22 pieces. Each of them was about 22 tons. It's huge, massive. And it came from a chartered vessel from Israel. So, you know, that had impact on the cost of shipping because more security must be provided. Moving in the Strait of Hormuz and moving throughout the Middle East and to get to Dominica, that had implications. We're expecting by December another vessel with the rest of the equipment for the construction of the plant.
It is expected that the next shipment will also be done using a chartered vessel. Dr. Henderson told the House of Assembly things are moving in the right direction as regards the construction of the 10-megawatt geothermal power plant in Loda.
There's an Indian company that tendered on that project that won the tender. And we will be awarding the contract to them by August of this year. Once the World Bank agrees to the submissions that we have made, and I hope they don't send back for more clarification, but we will be signing a contract for the construction of our transmission lines from the Roseau Valley to Focole. And that is also great news because you remember a few months ago, we came to the Parliament to approve the contract for the loan for that project.
Parliament approved $38.5 million for the project, but the lowest bidder came in at $30.9 million. Earlier, a contract was signed to build a 6-megawatt-hour battery-powered storage system in Focole to be integrated into Domlec's system.
What this will do is that it will allow us, or allow Domlec to shut down some of its diesel generators, and this will become the backup power that they need. The way the system works is that Domlec is required to have one generator spinning, even if it's not providing power. So in the event that any of the other generators on the network goes down, this one will kick in quickly. It is something that they call spinning reserves, but it has to work all the time, 24/7. So which means that it is consuming diesel all the time that we are paying for, but we're not using, but it is there as a guarantee for us.
An array of talent is expected to perform at the renowned World Creole Music Festival 2024. This as the Dominica Festivals announced the third wave of artists last Saturday.
Close your eyes and imagine the pulse of Creole music filling the air. This October 25th to 27th, Windsor Park Sports Stadium will become the heart of a remarkable celebration, the World Creole Music Festival.
Whipper we call, get ready for a journey through the bits, rhythm and soul of the World Creole Music Festival.
Let's reveal more stars who will light up our nights.
There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. I just hate the touch.
A Nigerian American, the magnetic Raw Timmy, will bring his international flair and irresistible beats to our stage.
I just hate the touch. Baby, I just hate the touch.
From Antigua, Tian Winter will captivate us with his smooth vocals and dynamic stage presence.
Stampeding through the streets, drinking rum in the heat. Serious like the Navy, just to show you that I am a soul, a warrior. And I come to mash this up, right up, right up. Finally, boy, got to jump when you see I'm running defense. I have a big flag, my crew is a big band. Everybody's thinking dirty. I don't in the middle of a jam session.
From Trinidad and Tobago, Voice will serenade us with his smooth melodies, creating moments to remember.
Trouble, everybody.
I get rid of sting with my crew, we bring still.
Bring in the spirit of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Skinny Fabulous will light up the night with his electrifying presence.
Look at people behavior. The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He make me down to lie.
From Jamaica, Grams Morgan and Friends will bring the soothing sound of reggae, adding a touch of island magic to our festival.
From a little cottage in the green, I realize I love you still. Your world and mine. Your world and mine. Your world and mine. Your world and mine.
We shall be alright, yeah, yeah. Don't you cry, 'cause I said don't you cry.
We honor the legends from Dominica, the Midnight Groovers. Their timeless Kodas Lipso tunes will create an electrifying atmosphere for the festival.
Bouillon music is the modern incarnation of Dominica's traditional Jingping music and is now one of the most popular styles of music at Caribbean fetes and festivals held all over the world. This homegrown Dominica genre is full of energy and it hooks listeners with catchy melodies, upbeat tempos, and infectious rhythms. Now introducing our international bouillon acts for the World Creole Music Festival.
Okay, so we're making a song for the people. What do you want? Some people for to relax to, or something for them to dance?
Dance.
All right.
When I drop the rhythm, all the girls must go wild, wild, wild.
Brace yourself for the thrilling sounds of reach and quarters. They perform internationally and produce the latest type of bouyon music, pushing the genre to new heights. Known for their innovative approach to bouyon, they have gained a global following with their energetic performances and cutting-edge sound. They continually redefine the boundaries of bouyon music. Get ready to be swept off your feet by Reach and Poodles as they bring the explosive energy to the stage.
It is my pleasure to introduce Signal Band.
Oh, boom!
Jump! 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 VIP! Jump! Jump! Go and find jump!
Signal Band out of Dominica will take center stage, delivering a high-energy set that will keep us dancing all night long. Formed in August 2010, Signal Band has introduced a distinct attention to lyrical craft, infectious melodies and rhythms to bouyon music. The youthful group has adopted a style which it dubs as Bouyon Love. With their unique blend of music, Signal Band is sure to create a memorable experience that resonates with fans old and new. And just when you think it can't get any better, Dominica's very own Asa Bantan.
Is this a water purge? Open the pipe, open the pipe, only water crew.
The Wet Fat King and Mess Maker will storm the stage with his unstoppable vibe.
Only water crew. Water purge right now. Everybody! Time to be free, time to party, time to get a girl, time to wind up and down. Cause we lose.
As an international artist and cultural ambassador, Asa Bantan has earned numerous accolades, including Grand Marshal at Atlantis Carnival in 2024. With performances across Europe, North America, and throughout the Caribbean region, Asa Bantan is set to bring a global flair to bouyon music and an exhilarating energy to the World Creole Music Festival. Don't miss out on this spectacular experience. Visit dominicafestivals.com to grab your general admission season tickets now for just $400.
Need assistance with travel, accommodation or tickets? Contact us at Tourism Concierge Office 1767-275-7293, 1767-275-7298. or info@bookingdominica.com, DA Concierge 1@dominica.gov.dm.
Stay tuned for our final reveal on August 17. The World Creole Music Festival awaits you. Join us for 3 nights of pulsating rhythms. It's more than music. It's a Creole celebration.
See you in Dominica. Nuke well.
Other confirmed acts for WCMF 2024 include soca queen Nadia Batson, Legends of Zouk Kassav, dancehall star Valiant, and Denery segment Umpa and Subans from St. Lucia. The most culturally infused festival is expected to take place from October 25, 26, and 27, 2024. For today's weather advisory, a relatively dry atmosphere can be expected across Dominica during the next 24 hours as a high-pressure system has established itself across the area. However, low-level clouds moving with the wind flow could result in occasional cloudiness with brief passing showers during the period. Low concentration of dust haze can be expected during the next few days. People with respiratory sensitivities are advised to continue taking the necessary precautions to avoid complications. Slight to moderate seas can be expected in open water, with waves peaking near 5 feet. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS Dominica on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. You can also drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I am Adicia Burton. Thank you for watching.